Hi friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to another edition of AJ's Inspired Life and another edition of Art and Oats. This is where I'm going to try and do some journaling and eat my breakfast at the same time. I'm not in a hurry this morning. It is a Saturday morning. It's been a bit since I created, and for those of you that have been around a little bit, you know I've started a new job and it's been a doozy. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. So I've had 0 minutes in my day, like 0. So I'm working, I like leave in the morning. I'm getting home at like 6 or 7 sometimes. And yeah. So anyway, I wanted to come in here this morning and create. And one of the best ways I know, for me at least, to create is just to do it and to get kind of the juices flowing. So I'm going to enjoy my breakfast and I'm going to work on the planner from the list from the CW planner. This is week number 6 with Margarete Miller, and I'll link her below. And she has an Etsy store. She sells the planner where you can buy it. It's already laid out for you week by week with the list. She also, you can buy the list prompts, or you can look them up for free on her website. Every week she posts one. So I am behind a week, I think, because again, this week was, I don't even know. I don't know what week is what, but anyway, I'm on number 6. So this is the list for today. So something from the grocery store. So I have pulled some things, and then some of them will pull together because I have a little bit more time this morning. Okay. Something from the grocery store I kind of struggled with. I was going to use a brown paper bag because we've been getting our groceries from like buy ahead and have them delivered. No, buy ahead and pick them up, right? And when you do that, they come out in like all these beautiful brown bags that I have to say I used to pay for before COVID, because you had to bring your own bags, but now you can't bring your own bags. And anyway, so I was going to use a piece of brown bag, and I'm not, but I don't think I need to, because I think, anyway, so I went and I pulled the same bag of onion bag that I used, I think, in the last prompt, if not 2 before, but I do really like the texture. So I am going to use this from something from the grocery store. Now washi, I'm not too sure. I did pull 2, and I have a little bit, I think it's going to be like a black and white thing this week, just from some pieces I pulled. So I just pulled 2. I certainly have more washi, you guys know. Architecture. Okay, let's pull a piece of architecture, shall we? This is, let me have a bite first. How about that? Okay. Again, if you guys are new here, welcome. If you don't like videos where people eat while they're creating, may not be the video for you, but I'm really glad you're here. I hope you come back, and I hope, or hang out. Okay. I think this is my art book. Let's see. I got it at the thrift store a long time ago. Big Book of Contemporary Illustration. And it has amazing artwork in it. And again, it was like, I don't know, cheap, right? So I bought it for the reason of cutting up. Like, I don't study, I'm not going to paint, all that kind of stuff. So, but I thought it had some really cool images in it. Let me see. I see my phone is going off. Let me just check. Oh, it's my husband. You guys, it's snowing here. Like snowing here. I couldn't even get my car down the street last night, much less down the driveway. My husband had to come up and get me because I am not used to driving in the snow, and it was like sliding. Oh God. And then, God, I don't even know. So anyway, I'm home today because I'm not going anywhere. I can tell you that. And I'm glad it's Saturday, because that would be, weird to call off on your new job. Be like, I'm not leaving my house. But I'll tell you right now, I'm not leaving my house if it's this bad. I literally can't get out my driveway. So, much less drive on the street. That's not the point. The point is my husband's texting me, and he's having a really tough day at work, because their work is highly impacted by the weather. And so a little worried for him right now. I'm going to move my coffee so that doesn't become part of the art experience. And then look at the options, you guys. Like, I thought this one was super cool. I mean, like, this is neat. I might pull this. It does have a pop of color, which is kind of cool. I mean, stunning. I mean, so there's lots of options, and I don't know. Of course, you have to look at both sides. You have to choose the image, right? You're going to use, I mean, they have, that would, you know, like, gosh, what fun. This is the one that originally caught my eye, though. I'm not going to lie. Oh, that's really pretty, though. That's the Empire State Building. I don't know. I don't know. Look at the mouse. I mean, that's fun. That's like my hometown, kind of. I'm just drawn to this one. I'm just gonna go with my first, right? I do still have, well, not still, but I do have pajamas on. They're not my pajamas I sleep in. I tell you this all the time. I have long underwear on and pajamas this morning because it's cold. So there we go. Okay, here we go. So something from the grocery store. We have our bag. A piece of washi I think I have here. Architecture, I'm going to use this. A star. I have to find a star. Something from the grocery store, a piece of washi, architecture, a star, and then the bonus item is something that came in the mail. So the bonus item is the last item listed, and you can either add it to your list or you can replace something on the list. Oh, and then you guys, I wrote it in the same pen. That's why I'm like, wait, I'm missing one. The first item on here is list. Okay. So for my list, I thought like I was going to use something as a list, and then I had written this out, and I might use this as the list. Because sometimes I like to look back at the pages and see, like, why did I combine those elements? And on some journals, I write it on the back of the page. This journal does not lend itself to that. But let me show you my other idea. Okay, my other idea, which you guys have seen before, is a recipe, because, you know, they list the ingredients. And so I thought, oh, that would be fun. And so I got this book out, which is like super old, Joys of Jello. I don't know if you guys, you know, had this as a child or whatever. Oh my gosh, you guys, this was like, when we'd go to my grandma's house, we'd have Jello molds. I still have the little tins that she made it in. I can't, it makes me like, some of it was good. Some of it I was like, I can't eat it. Like, even as a kid, this is like Jello and then that canned mixed medley fruit. You'd like, anyway, my thought was I would like use the list here, right? Because it's part of a recipe. And then I also pulled this recipe book, which we used last time, if not 2 times before. And we all know the page I'm not going to pull, which is this one, because you guys are so funny. You all commented like, I'm so glad you didn't use that one, because it's so pretty. And I just can't use that one right now. So let's, I do have you in frame. It's a little crooked because of my bowl, but that's okay. Let's see. I mean, here, this is a list. That might be kind of fun. Like, I mean, I don't need it for the book anymore, so that's kind of fun. So I was trying to feel like, you know, one of these could be the list. That's kind of a neat one. And I was thinking if I, you know, found a recipe that kind of went with today. Ooh, something warm. I need to go make a big pot of soup is what I do. I always talk about soup when I'm down here too. I realize sometimes I've been making a lot of soup in the winter. Obviously, I need to go make another pot because I was craving that this week. It was weird to be back in the office. I mean, first of all, I haven't worked full-time in one job full-time in a very long time. I'll just say that, like way over 20 years. Because even before that, my full-time job, I used to work 4 10s, and so I'd still have 3 days off. Oh, that's a fun soup. Anyway, I'll tell you what, it was weird to like pack my breakfast and my lunch every day and head out to the office. And then, of course, I was not home in time to get dinner ready and stuff before my kid left for soccer. So we have some adjusting to do for sure. Okay. So, gosh, see, these are kind of pretty with some of the color in them. So I feel like maybe I'll pull this for a little bit of color. So that's going to be my option for a list. Okay. So let's get started. If this is not your first time here, you know the next part is also difficult for me, and that is choosing a page in my journal. This is a handmade junk journal. I just collaged the front, and we have to find a page to start on. So I always say I'm just going to open it up and choose a page, and then I never... Oh yeah, so there's week 5. I did use the paper, the plastic sack last time, but... I mean, I have all sorts of stuff from the grocery store, obviously, but okay. Here's week number 4. So, and as much as I love making these journals, like I love making these journals, I'm very aware that I'm drawn to like the plainer pages. Oh, that's beautiful though, isn't it? How about we start with this because I pulled some black and white. So this will be color. Decision made. Okay. So then we have to choose. Okay. So we want to use this somehow. And last time I just made a strip down the side, which I'm totally prone to do again. And I'm trying not to do that. That's my initial brain telling me don't do the same thing. This, I think I won't use. It's not quite as fun as I want it to be. So we'll file that over there. Oh, I know what we can do. This is the fun part too that I definitely did not pull. And so something from the mail. So this is my Happy Mail bucket. It doesn't have all my Happy Mail in it. I did try to keep stuff in here, but then obviously it got full. And then some things you guys send me and I file elsewhere. So let's find something from Happy Mail to use. And that might dictate a place on the page also. And I say it every time, but I like to hoard stuff. So some of this I'm like, oh, I don't want to use. Like, oh, see, that could be a list. And that's from the mail. So that would take care of 2 things. I don't know. Okay, I feel like I want kind of like a center, like a, what do you call it? A focal point. I feel like I want a focal point. So let's start with that in mind. This is from Sweet Christy, and I keep going through it and like, that's that beautiful paper I used last time. Oh gosh, you guys, I don't know. I'm really torn. Okay, we'll just keep looking. It's super fun to go through Happy Mail. I'm trying to keep the address down so I don't show you mine or theirs. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me just, oh, from Jane. Oh, sweet Jane. Oh my gosh. Okay. Look at the travel stickers. I love that envelope. Well, what do you think? Okay, that's kind of fun. Okay, I really like that. And we might be doing some black and white, so that might be kind of fun. I do like that card though. I'm going to just pull that. I have a list. I have a pile of Project Life cards. I use them right here. I'm going to pull that for that. Oh, that's really pretty old paper, hand dyed. Wow. Okay, that's kind of fun too. Okay, I have an idea. That decision is made. All right, here we go. And then the only thing we're missing is a star. And so we'll see what we can do with that. Okay, so architecture, mail, grocery store. Yeah. And then list. So what I am going to do with the list is I'm going to look for, I'm going to go back. Good thing I didn't rip this out, huh? Let's see. I'm wondering if I can find something. I don't like, I wish they had an ingredient list so you could look something up, because I wanted something with honey, because if I could tie in the honey and the bees, that would be pretty cool. So this one's obviously going to take longer because I'm looking through everything, but this is just the process. Plus we get hungry. So, ooh, Texas sheet cake. What's that? That looks good. I should have. All right. Yeah, I should have. I should have made, oh, gooey butter cake. This is what my body is telling me it wants this morning, is like, you know, hot, warm cake and tea or coffee and sit by the fire. That's just what my body wants. And so I consciously did not feed it that this morning, because that's not what, you know. That looks good though. All right, let's see. I'm trying to look for something with honey in it. Not that it would matter, or a picture of a bee. Like if there was anything that kind of matched that, I would pull that too. And these are soups, chickens. I mean, that's kind of pretty. We could do that. Now what I'll do is I'll pass it up in here, and then one of you will be like, you just passed the honey. You missed the page. Well, okay. That, my idea was really good. I'm really happy with my idea. I don't know if it's going to work. So let's see. Gosh, guess people aren't using honey that much, or bees, huh? Cocktail pizza. You guys, when it's cold, my body is seriously like, could you please feed me all of it? Like, all of it. I would eat anything all day long. It's not a great season for me, quite honestly. I need beach weather. Well, okay. I guess we'll just pull one then that we like the look of, because I can't find honey. So then I'm going to look for, and just like that, a decision is made. So once you pass, you know, that point, you just keep going. That's what we do. We just make a decision and we keep going. So I am going to cut this. Like that, and I'll save that for like scrap or punch. Maybe I'll punch some stuff out of it later. This is really cute. I'm really liking that. I feel like I don't want any of this except the list, so we'll just take the list. Elizabeth over at Never Hopeless is the one who inspired me to do this, because I was watching her channel at the beginning of the year when she started it, and she bought the planner, and holy cow, her page this week, well, you know, this week, number 6, was so cute. So if you haven't seen her, if you don't already follow Elizabeth, please go over to her channel. I'll link her below as well. I loved her page. I loved both of her pages. She did 6 and 7 this week. And I did really, really like both of them. I liked the simplicity of them, and like her list, I think is like super cool. And it's hard for me when I watch someone like that to not kind of replicate it, if you will, or be already, what, like have something already in your mind, right? You know, when, not that I want to copy her, but it's like, oh, it's already kind of imprinted in my mind, if you will. I don't know the right word for it, but I hope you guys know what I'm saying. So anyway, I'm trying very hard to steer away from like, what did Elizabeth do? You know, that sort of thing. So that's too big, but I think I'm going to cover the whole page in that. So it brings it down a little bit, and then gives us a little bit different look than last week. I'm just going to cut it kind of like that. And I guess I'll cut a little bit more. I want the edge maybe to show off the page, so it does show a difference. These are fun too, that like even these strips you could save, right? These are really fun for like tabs off pages. In fact, I'll probably save one for today, and that will be like a page flag in my journal. So I'll just put that up there. So, okay, so that is going to go, This is so dang cute. I don't know. It's definitely like a copy. It's on copy paper. It's super, I'm looking right here to see, because I thought I had a green star and I don't, and I thought that would be perfect, but I'll find a star. Okay. All right, so there's that. And I mean, this could be architecture too, right? But I do like this, this picture, and I don't want it oriented like how it's supposed to be, because I want it not to be like a focal point. So I'm gonna maybe do something like that. Or I could, and obviously speaking of pages, I mean, Margarete Miller does her own pages too. And then, so again, I try not to watch them all before I make mine, because I don't want to like copy or have in my head exactly what they did. So I'm kind of liking that. And then I might cut that up and add it there. Okay, we're just gonna start. I'm just gonna layer this. Like it is. And again, these pages for me are not super like detailed art journaling or anything. It's a little bit more like kind of just junk journaling, if you will. For me, they certainly don't have to be. Some of the pages are stunning that people make, and so I'm very conscious that that's not my goal or you know, intention either. So I really do kind of layer stuff on here and kind of call it a day. So okay, so I think I'm going to do that. And because like the glue is behind here, well, I could do some liquid glue is what I could do, but I don't really have to put glue on that plastic because it'll come through, but I could, you know, I can do this, and it will adhere it down to that bottom layer also, but it will be hidden behind this tag. So like the only way that plastic is held in is behind this tag is what I'm saying. But I can add a little bit more down here and it will go through the layers. Okay. All right, so that's that. And then I'm wondering, like, I don't know if I want to put the recipe name somehow, and then I'm wanting to cut this down. and do that. Yeah, it's fine. Wish I, yeah, I mean, like, obviously I'd like to have found like a honey cake or something to match with the bees. And then we still need 1 cup of chopped pecans. We'll kind of do that. Okay, so I think the only thing I'm missing is a star. So I have a list, which I didn't use this list, which I thought I might, but that's okay. So we have a list. We have something from the grocery store with our plastic bag. Oh, and we need our washi still. So I need to figure out washi. I do have architecture. I haven't used star, and something that came in the mail. Okay, perfect. So I need washi and I need a star. So, y'all know I have some stickers. Could definitely use some star stickers. And then we need some washi. Now, I also have some washi with stars on it. And I have not done it yet, but that might be living on the edge today. It might be the day we combine 2 items. I know. I know. I'm trying to think. I know I have, oh, I have a gold star. I know I have a gold star, in fact. Like right there. That might work. Okay, you guys, this is it. We're living on the edge. We're going to combine the washi tape prompt and the star. Don't get me fired from the journal police, okay? Holly says they don't come. They never come. So I'm going to trust her that the journal police never come to tell you you're doing it wrong. I'm going to maybe layer it like that. Well, I don't actually like that. So we'll unlayer that. I maybe either want it on a tilt. So do we like that better? Or do we like it over? Maybe over. So it looks a little finished. Okay. Okay. And then the only question is, I'm not going to use this for anything else, so I'm going to play with this a little bit. And then we'll start with the bigger piece, and then we'll cut it down as we decide, right? Because you can't uncut something. So obviously I don't want a whole title. And I don't, okay, so then we're going to cut it. Cut it down just to say cream cake. And I'm going to cut the end flowers off automatically. So that will be trash. And I don't like it like, I don't, we're just going to keep cutting, and we may or may not like it. That's okay. Cream. Cake. And there it is. There it is. And I know some of you are singing along if you're my age. It's okay. Oh, there's another message. My husband's probably like, could you please call me back? Do you guys ever do that? Do you hear people say stuff and then you like sing the lyrics to a song, you know? Just me? I don't think so. I think some of you guys do it too. All right, you guys, there's our page. Yay. I appreciate you helping. So that is Marguerite Miller's CW Planner week number 6. Okay, so a list, something from the grocery store, a piece of washi we used, architecture, and a star. We're combining those two. And then bonus is something that came in the mail, which is this beautiful tag. And I'm so grateful that I get to use some of my Happy Mail. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thanks for hanging out with my breakfast and creating a little bit of goodness on this very, very cold day. I should post a picture of it snowing outside. I know some of you have colder days than we do, but this is a lot for us. I'm not going to lie. So I won't be going anywhere for a while. I can tell you that. I'm just going to keep creating. So I hope you're having a great day, whatever it is you're doing. And I hope you get a chance to create and bring some calmness and balance to your life. And I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.